Yes, YouTube, what are we saying? Back again with third video this week. You know I love giving back to you all. And normally I do a video a month, but now you've got 3 in 1 week. How lucky. So what this video basically is how to run the correct lean bulk. So realistically, on lean bulk, you should never get fat. I've seen way too many people on my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, just get fat on the bulk. Trust me, I've been there myself. So this is the exact framework that I would teach my clients and I've been through myself. So that when you bulk, you can still somewhat keep your abs. So nutrition, first of all, get down to 10 to 12% body fat first. There's a video. If you look at my page, there'll be a video on how to tell you how to do this. So get down to 10 to 12% body fat first, and then you can start your bulk. If you start at 14, 16, 18, right, you're only going to spend a short period of time building muscle, and then you have to spend longer in a deficit. Realistically, it's going to take you longer to build muscle than it is dropping off body fat. So suck it up. You can still build muscle. Get down to 10 to 12% body fat first, and then go on to a bulk. So what you want to do is go into maintenance after you finish your deficit. Increase it by about 200. That should be fine. It's a good starting point. If you increase the weight massively straight from the get-go, you are just going to accrue too much body fat, leading on to you gaining too much weight, leading on to you cutting off the bulk early. And you don't want that. You want to be spending as much time as you can as surplus to build as much muscle as you can. So from then on, once your weight stalls, right, because you increase it, it might increase it a little bit. Once your weight stalls, you increase your calories, mainly your carbs, by about 150 to 200 calories. And then you keep on doing this until your weight stalls. So let's say you increase from your maintenance, 150 to 200 calories, and then you go up in 2 weeks. Let's say you go up a kilogram in the space of 2 weeks. You keep on weighing yourself until your weight stalls, and then you increase the food, right? But if you find that in the space of 2 days, your weight stalled, don't increase it. Weigh yourself for the whole week, get the average, find out what the average is. If the average has gone up, cool, no need to change your food. Average hasn't gone up, okay, increase it. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you're 150 pounds, 150 grams protein. 4 to 6 litres of water daily. I could chat to you all day about the importance of hydration. The main thing is though, you are going to recover faster, you are going to have higher energy levels, and you're going to find it easier to perform better in the gym. But those are the main ones: energy, recovery, and then training. So make sure that we keep top of our water intake. 18 to 12% body fat should be your cutoff. And that is like 4-pack, 20% body fat is like just a flat stomach. But we're not carrying no body fat around the waist, well, like the love handles. We're not holding on to a lot of body fat on the lower back. We're still keeping our midsection quite tight. So making sure that we have 4 to 6 high protein meals per day to allow more opportunities of muscle protein synthesis throughout the day. Training. So what we want to be doing, because we're increasing the food, we want to be making sure that we're progressively overloading. One of the benefits of being in a bulk, right, is that you're going to get stronger. If you're not getting stronger, your training's shit, right? Or your nutrition's shit as well. But most importantly, if you're on a surplus, you're not getting stronger, your training's dog shit, right? So what we need to do, right, is focus on doing small gradual steps over time. So obviously we need to be getting stronger. I recommend following a program like a push-pull legs, rest, push-pull legs, or upper lower rest, upper lower, should be fine. And then using the baby plates, so not having a massive jump in plates and sacrificing your form. Using like a 1.25 or 2.5 per side should be all good. Or just increase the reps. There's no need to try to rush the amount of weight you're doing if the form goes out the window. The form, most importantly, is the thing you should focus on first. If you have good form, it's a lot easier for you to get stronger, and it'll be a lot easier for you to build muscle. Take a deload if needed. This is only if you've got a good physique. If you've got a shit physique, no need to take a deload. Take a deload once it looks like you can train. So what makes a set good, right? What tells us that we've got good execution? 3 seconds down tempo, a 1 second pause at the bottom, and a 1 second up. 3 seconds down, 1 second pause, 1 second up. So if I'm doing a bench press, 1, 2, 3, pause, push, right? And that's the tempo you should be doing for all of your sets, right? Not just some, all of them, even the heavier ones. Intensity, are we pushing ourselves hard enough? Because realistically, we can do all of this, but if you're not actually training hard, we're not going to get stronger. So are you controlling the weight well? Are you training hard? Do you have the correct positioning? Are you using the intended muscles? These little things added together do make a big difference. And if you go, I don't need help with my training, it's just my nutrition, that shows to me you do need help with your training because you're arrogant as fuck, right? Even I'm not like that. I'm still learning to get the extra 1-2% in my training because it does make a big difference. Cardio and steps. So decrease it. Don't just take it out because you're still going to need it 100% on the bulk, but just lower it, right? Let's say you're doing 12, 14K steps and before, just decrease it to about 8,000 and then still include the cardio, for heart health, for digestion reasons, to help your blood sugar levels, but just do less. Keep your workout simple. I can't stress how important this is. Everyone wants to follow the most optimized program when realistically, right, if you're not doing any of these above, you're not training hard, you're not tracking your lifts, like you're not taking it serious, there's no point in you doing anything optimal because you need to get good at the basics, which is keeping it simple. And last but not least, lifestyle. So most importantly, you are going to build way more muscle if you sleep because you recover faster if you sleep, surprisingly. Supplementation, so including stuff like the main two is obviously going to be protein powder, creatine. That should be standard on everyone's plan. But if you want to take things to the next level, like little things like magnesium before bed to help with deeper sleep, omega-3 fish oils to help with joint inflammation, these little supplements at the top, they might not seem like a big difference, but there's those extra 1-2% that can assist with your training. Small walks, so this is going to help with digestion and lowering your blood sugar levels. So that way you can basically, it won't seem as tough to eat the food, especially when food does get increased and it does get high. You're going to find it a lot easier to actually get in a good routine of eating the meals and not missing meals and not missing calories. Limit off-plan meals to once per week. If you have a massive calorie surplus on the Sunday or the Saturday, right, or over the weekend, that will shorten your bulk. And if you want the best results, right, you want to stay on that bulk for as long as possible, what you need to do is limit the off-plan meals you have. Because realistically, if you, let's say you get like, let's say you have an extra 1,000, right, across the space of a month, right, you're eating an extra 4,000 calories, right, just from one off-plan meal that you've taken the piss on. And that's just one, right? If you start eating out 3, 4, 5 times per week and you're massively going over that surplus, cut up the bulk early, meaning less muscle is being built, which also means you're also going to get fatter quicker as well. Electrolyte balance, again, underestimated this is. We have a good electrolyte balance, we have a good sodium to potassium ratio. We're going to find it a lot easier to actually perform better in the gym because realistically our muscles, we can drink a lot of water, but if our muscles aren't hydrated with the correct amount of electrolytes in them, it's going to be harder for you to have higher quality training sessions. So underestimate tool, making sure that your potassium to sodium ratio is bang on. And if you don't know what it is, you can put your whole meal plan on a chronometer, that's what it's called, and it will tell you obviously the micronutrients that you are high on, and it will tell you the micronutrients that you lack. And then last but not least, meal prepping. Again, underestimate tool, this one. If you are in a good habit of meal prepping, what happens? It's a lot easier for you to not miss meals. It's a lot easier for you to not go off plan. And also as well, it just makes your life 10 times fucking easier because it's done. As much as you don't like doing it in the moment, if you schedule the time out for it, it's going to make your life so much fucking easy. So again, last but not least, very underestimated tip, meal prepping. If you need help eating the right foods on your lean bulk and you don't know what to have specifically, comment below the word protein for my free meal plan. And if you got to the end of this video, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you lot in a bit.